One of my biggest pet peeves is functional medicine practitioners who say that testing is the first step, has to be the first step. That's how it makes me feel. You know why? Because testing is and can be hugely important. And I run lab work every day, every single day, for women who work in my private nutrition practice, who work with my associate nutritionist, women who are in my group program, the Balanced Cortisol Academy, who do upgrades, women who are joining my membership, the Balanced Hormone membership, and doing upgrades. We run lab work all the time. We love lab work and getting data. I am a data nerd. Love it. But there are essential things that you need to do before lab work becomes critical for many, many women. And you're probably not doing them or you're avoiding them. And those things are, you are going to need to address your stress and your nervous system. And I know nervous system content is blowing up right now, but with good reason. Your nervous system is responsible for shifting you between rest and digest, aka you can only digest and get the most out of the food you eat, and fight or flight and freeze and faint. In those states, you're not going to optimally digest your food and absorb your nutrients, and you are going to have problems. Speaking of which, you need to adjust your diet. And in fact, many, many, many women think that their diet is a healthy diet or a good diet. And I will tell you, I see every single day from food journals I look at and from clients that I talk to that they are under eating, that they are not eating enough protein, especially enough animal protein, that they are eating too many raw veggies, that they're eating too many highly processed diet foods, like things marketed to you as like keto foods or sugar-free foods. Yeah, you need to clean that up. You need to eat different foods. We go into great detail in the nutrition course inside of the Balanced Hormone membership. You also need to work on your light exposure. And perhaps I should even call that your technology light exposure. Yeah, I'm looking at you, phone. While phones and technology are great for connecting us from all kinds of places, they also are great for really disrupting your sleep and your hormone natural waking cycle. You got to fix that. You also need to be exercising in a way that's actually appropriate for your body and what's going on with your body. Most likely, you're either overdoing it with exercise or you're underdoing it on low intensity and low impact things. And you really want to be focused on building muscle, which I hate to say means that bar workouts long-term are probably not doing much for you. Orange Theory long-term, probably not doing much for you. And that beloved Peloton, you're probably not using it right. Oh, and you need to clean up your toxin exposure. Did I mention that? You need to clean up your water. I literally just spoke to a woman who was drinking well water and she's being exposed to an excess of certain minerals that are causing a bunch of issues. She needs to filter her well water. And if you're drinking tap water, you need to filter your tap water. And it's not a Brita, folks. It really is time to invest in something better. But there's also toxin exposure from your makeup and your hair care and your deodorant and what you clean your house with and the candles you burn. I could go on, and I do inside the membership. So my point is, there's a heck of a lot of things you're going to have to change anyways. And I would rather run that lab work after you've made some changes so we can see what are the things that your body is still resisting. What are the actual patterns that are there, not because you have these unhealthy habits that need to be changed anyways, but because there is a deeper issue and a more root cause issue going on. That's when we want to run lab work. So lab work, rarely, sometimes it is, but rarely is it the necessary first step. It still could be a first step if that's where you want to start. If you're like, I am a data person, I need data now. Great, but understand you're still going to have to change all those other things too. And if you're somebody who's like, girl, I'm on a budget, help a girl out, join the membership. We're going to work on all this stuff inside of the membership. And it is affordable and it does not require testing.